Hey, Aquarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your June 2022 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aquarius and take a look at all things related to health, wealth, and abundance. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. Also, please do see the disclaimer when we talk about the health energy here. So we're going to dive right into the health. Now, when we think of health, Aquarius, sometimes it's just the physical, the backaches, the headaches, the surgeries, the illnesses that manifest on a physical level, but it's so much more than that. We're going to dive into the chakras, which can talk about that emotional health, mental, spiritual, and physical as well. So right away here we have, do I believe I am worthy? Your worthiness stems from this solar plexus area, this bright yellow area in your navel. And this has to do with your confidence, your self-worth, how you feel about yourself, as well as how you look at the world. So you may have issues related to the stomach at times if you are lacking confidence in any area of your life, especially when it is about yourself. Now this can manifest as even a little bit of weight gain in that tummy area, because that is all about protection as well. Protecting yourself from fear, from harm, from life's challenges at times, even though we can't always protect ourselves from situations. But the good news is we know prior to coming into this lifetime what our soul needs to do to evolve. And it says here, do I believe I'm worthy? And it says, Aquarius, you are worthy, you are deserving, and you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. That's a quote by Maya Angelou. And it says here, for your soul action, for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, Aquarius, do I feel worthy of this? So whether this is a relationship, maybe you're feeling a little bit of self-confident issues coming up, maybe of abandonment, rejection, possibly even a little bit of ego or jealousy at times. I mean, those are human emotions. We certainly can feel those. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you, but if it tends to overrule any area of your life, then we need to look at it from a deeper level. Is it based on something that's happened in the past that you haven't quite released or let go? Maybe it stems from childhood. Perhaps there's a need to be heard, be wanted, or even a fear of allowing people to get into your energy, Aquarius, and you may self-sabotage any beautiful things that show up for you because you don't want them to get too close to you in fear of harm or in fear of pain. Now your mantra is, I am worthy of it all. So if you can even write this down on a Post-it note or a sticky note, or maybe just jot it down on a card and carry it with you. I am worthy of it all. If this is a job that you want to manifest more money and you're not quite sure you're good enough, or you're not quite sure that your skills and talents have what it takes to bring in fair compensation, you are worthy of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life, whatever it is that you want. They're also talking about judgment and criticism. So this can be, some of you may be judging or criticizing yourself too harshly, or maybe even others at times. But know that you are worthy of what it is that you want to accomplish. And ways for you to heal this solar plexus area: you can surround yourself with more yellow flowers, yellow clothing, eat yellow fruits or vegetables. You can work with yellow crystals. You can work with a healer, a coach, do Reiki on yourself. There are a lot of different ways, but also stepping outside of your comfort zone, doing things in your life that maybe scare you, things that you never thought you would be able to do, knowing that you can do the impossible. The word impossible itself spells I'm possible. So the more that you can step outside your comfort zone, Aquarius, the better off you'll be, and the more you will attract the energy of new opportunities and new things, and the more you will gain that sense of worthiness. Next we have, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? It says we all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Yes, this is what you're doing this month, is you are realizing that the skills and talents that you have are worthy of you showing them off, and not in a conceited or arrogant way, excuse me, but in a way that can actually help others grow, empower others, and help transform the lives of others, including your own life. Some of you have, it could be your zone of genius. Maybe it is you're a people person. You're able to connect with people, Aquarius. You can be that air sign, air element. So communication can be very good with you. You're able to communicate with maybe complete strangers. For others of you, maybe you're quite empathic, quite intuitive. For some of you as well, this can be about your manifesting skills, because they're giving me that you actually have quite good manifestation skills, but sometimes we don't always use them constructively. We may manifest the worst case scenario due to maybe self-sabotage. Maybe even on a subconscious level, you're not aware that you are creating the external environment that may be a challenge or presenting itself as an obstacle in your life. So I feel like you're honing in on your skills, your talents, your strengths, and you're using them for your advantage. And again, that's not arrogance. It's not feeling conceited. It's not ego. This is all about you honoring who you are. You're finally believing that you have what it takes here. And this has to do again with that solar plexus, heart chakra as well. Trusting that you came here with gifts, instead of telling yourself, well, I don't have any special talents. I'm not very good at anything. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Get rid of all of that negative self-talk and replace it with I am worthy. So ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Some of you are huge humanitarians. You may be picking up litter on the side of the road. Litter may be one of your triggers. You really dislike when people litter. You may be planting a tree in the month of June, or you may be doing some planting here to help Mother Earth. There's something here with you connecting to Mother Earth. It could be the moon, the tide, the energies as well, to connecting to the world that you live in the month of June. But also, I feel like a lot of you are really utilizing your strengths, and you're taking your weaknesses and you're honing in on them, and you are, it's almost like you're lifting some of your weaknesses up. So if you have some really great strengths and some not so good, you may be figuring out ways to lift up those weaknesses, whether that is through self-help books, maybe it's reaching out to other people, or maybe it's just pushing through that comfort zone and doing things outside of the norm. So this is really beautiful. And lastly here in the area of health, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Now this has to do with aligning all of the chakras. This is about not taking life so seriously. And sometimes that can stem from that crown chakra, not trusting that we are a human being not a human doing. I think I said that right. Or not, we are a soul in a human body, not a human body in a soul here, or with a soul. But I do feel that a lot of you are going to not take life so seriously in the month of June, or at least put that as the forefront for your health. Some of you may have anxiety. Some of you may be feeling very stressed, or you let stress really get the best of you, that it does manifest externally. But this is about doing things that bring laughter, bring excitement, bring that inner child out. Some of you may be experimenting with more vitamins or herbs that lessen anxiety, whether that's St. John's wort, maybe it's mushroom extracts, or that could be kava kava, or anything of that nature that does reduce anxiety. And again, please do seek medical professional guidance, as I'm not a doctor. But this is about you releasing some of the stress and anxiety that you carry that may manifest in that heart chakra as well. Perhaps it is anxiety, depression. It could be heart palpitations at times. This could be even heart attacks. It could be breast cancer. It can be any of that nature. So I feel like you're taking life a little less seriously, smiling, laughing, enjoying the world around you in the month of June. So this is really beautiful. Now let's take a look at your wealth. What's going in here regarding your finances, money, income? We have the Coffin card. We do have eggs and we have feathers. So the good news is you're coming out of some sort of financial challenge, some sort of bad investment. Some of you maybe filed for bankruptcy. Others of you are starting over again due to some sort of loss. Maybe you went through a divorce or you lost a settlement, or maybe you went through a job loss and you had to get unemployment. Whatever it was here for you, the good news is there's a job ending, or maybe a job has already ended. And the eggs card talks about completely starting over, starting fresh, building up your savings, your nest eggs. This is about resources showing up for you. Now, you may have a career in office work. You may have a night shift job here, or some of you may even work with or in a morgue or something of that nature here, or you could be a doula. Or excuse me, I don't know why I said doula. It could be end of life or beginning of life. That's probably why doula came in. But there's something here with life cycles. And I know we were talking about the moon cycles earlier as well. So it could be some sort of ending, bringing a new beginning around that full moon in June as well. And the eggs card does talk about healthcare, talks about new opportunities. Some of you, not all of you, there may have literally been it could have been a death in a family, and somebody may have an investment or may have some sort of inheritance or something of that nature that is allowing you to start over as well. Again, it's not going to resonate with all of you. But we do have a nest egg, new opportunities. This can be an insurance payout as well. There may be some sort of back pay, insurance pay that could be retirement or even compensation for something of the past that's dead, done, and over with this coffin energy. But the good news is you're starting to collect the eggs for your growth. Again, you're starting to add to your savings here, or you're starting to get back on track. Now, in the area here of finances, we also have the feather. This is about easy money coming in. So yeah, some of you are catching some sort of windfall after a challenging time. And I guess I won't call it a windfall, even though it does say, well, I guess it doesn't say windfall here, but this is about easy money after a hard time. Now that you may be traveling more in the month of June, you may be undecided about what to do with your payout or with some sort of money here, but there is an abundance certainly coming in for you. It could even be that you paid too much on a bill and you're receiving some money back, or maybe you've been dealing with the legal system. I'm just going to pull some cards on this energy because for a lot of you, I feel like it's some sort of payout for something that was either shut down, closed, or the death of a situation or a person here. Let's just take a look. What do we have here regarding wealth for Aquarius? All right, we have the Hierophant. Wow. So the Hierophant talks about divine guidance, and that's what you literally have here, divine intervention. So Spirit is stepping in at this time and helping you with your finances. So that's a really good energy. You're also, I feel like you're committed. Wow, your dreams are coming true. Wish fulfillment. Even though this situation was difficult for you, it's going to help and allow you to start over, give you a fresh start. And this is all you've wanted here. Is this fresh start, a brand new beginning here. And that's what's showing up, whether it's a job offer, whether it's you doing something that you wanted to do. Some of you may be moving across the country, across the state. 8 of Wands can be a very quick action after a time of feeling stuck or feeling stagnant, or feeling like you had to shut the door on something, or feeling like you invested not very wisely, that you could have financially been in the hole or made a bad decision a year, 2 years, 5 years ago, and now you're finally getting paid for the hard work that you put into something to try to recoup yourself, recoup your energy. 8 of Wands is the card of movement, relocation, a message coming in regarding money. It's wish fulfillment, and you're being divinely guided straight towards that. So this is really beautiful. Talk about a bad situation turning out for the flip side, or turning out on the flip side of something better. Feather card. So it looks like finances are taking a turn in the month of June. Now let's take a look at abundance, Aquarius. Now when we think of abundance, oh wow. We think of anything that we have a surplus in, a plethora in. There is more than enough. Now, you may have an abundance in money, it looks like, coming in here for you. You may really be attracting what it is that you've desired here because you have second chances, you have adventure, and you have law of attraction. And we just talked about that earlier. And I don't, unless the cards flip in the upright position, I don't look at them prior to your reading. I read them as I go. But this is really beautiful because we've been talking about second chances here or starting over. And this card says there's a do-over. Oh my goodness. It also, it says review. You may have a review. Now this could be, some of you are reviewing contracts. You may have a review at work, or you're just reviewing your life up until this point and saying, I'm ready to retire, or I'm ready to move on. Free yourself from the cage here. Or in this case, free yourself from the coffin, whatever you felt stuck in or felt like something was slowly killing your soul here. Okay. Because there's a situation less than ideal that you were investing in the past, but it wasn't serving your growth. Now this talks about forgiveness, better offers coming your way. It talks about trusting, trying again, rebuilding, and past energy showing up here. But you're flying free from something that held you back. So I like this. Second chances. You're having many opportunities in the month of June to have a lot of second chances. I feel for a lot of you, it is money. But for some of you, it's a second chance at connecting with a loved one. Now, if somebody did ghost you again, or if there was a cutoff, there may be somebody coming in with an explanation or some sort of a closure energy here for you, whether it's a family member. I feel for some of you that it's a family member. You may be wanting to give somebody a second chance, or somebody could be coming to you telling you they're sorry is what I'm getting here as well. Whether you want to accept that apology, it's completely up to you. Next, we have adventure. I really love this card because it talks about exciting times ahead, new opportunities. You may be going on a spiritual quest. Now, whether this is external or internal, I feel it could be a bit of both because I am sensing some sort of travel or relocation energy here. This can be world travel, and that's what I was getting, something big. Some of you are leaving there's thousands and thousands of miles that you may be traveling above and beyond, whether it's on a plane or whether you're literally moving or packing up, road tripping, whatever this is. It could be between you and 1,000 miles is what I heard. Excursions. Some of you may be going on excursions. I mean, June is a month where people like to get out, maybe do a little hiking, maybe even parasailing, boating, flying. Somebody may be a pilot or have wanted to gain their pilot's license, or you may be going on some sort of charter cruise, because they're just giving me somebody is focusing on direction. Now, it could be steering a boat or a plane. I'm not quite sure. Please take that as it resonates. But if that is you, Aquarius, if you've always wanted to learn how to fly, or if you've wanted to, maybe fly a helicopter, or maybe you're watching some planes, maybe there's an air show going on or a boat show in the month of June. But I feel like you are taking on some brand new adventures, and you're going to feel the abundance flowing in for you. And then lastly here, we have the law of attraction. This is a really beautiful energy here as well. This is about manifestation, and you have that 9 of Cups energy. So something that you've been wanting for a long time that maybe you thought was dead, done, and over, or maybe you're just getting out of a situation that was difficult for you, or you felt stuck or dead in. I feel like your wishes are coming true in the month of June. There's some sort of goal, wish, or accomplishment that is being manifested in the physical world. This is about positive affirmations, which we talked about earlier. You are worthy of this. Some of you may be questioning, am I worthy of this large chunk of money? Am I worthy of this pay grade that's, 10 figures out of my pay grade? Am I worthy of changing my life in this positive direction after a time of feeling so stagnant and feeling like things weren't working? Positive affirmations are really going to help with that law of attraction for you this month. This talks about magnetic energy. Some of you, this could be love, attracting and magnetizing soulmate energy as well. This can be about you putting this down on a vision board. They're telling me that, thank you, Spirit. Even though this says vision boards, and when I created this, I had vision boards in mind of making and creating them. But what I'm sensing, if you've already made a vision board, some things, and they gave me things as in plural, there are things on your vision board that you're going to see manifesting in the month of June. So maybe you have money, maybe you have a vacation, maybe you have an animal or something of that nature. I feel like there could be 3 things on a vision board that are starting to manifest for you in the month of June. I would love to hear what that is. Feel free to drop it in the comments. Now, this does talk about vibrational harmony. Things are finally starting to flow the way that you had always hoped. Aquarius, this is big, beautiful energy. What a wonderful reading. So again, yes, you're manifesting. So in the area of health, use your strengths. And if you do not know how to use your strengths entirely, make sure you maybe seek professional help, guidance, coaching, or tune into the energy of people who have mastered the strengths of what you have as well. Worthiness. Know that you're worthy of all the good things coming in, because you're going to have time to make a lot of beautiful memories. You're going to be smiling. You're going to be laughing here. Finances, I feel, are flowing. You have easy money showing up, a second chance. You have adventure and law of attraction coming in hot. So Aquarius, I hope this resonates. Beautiful energy for you for the month of June. Feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I am sending all of you wonderful Aquarians tons of love and light. Till next time.